I was backing out of my driveway and their manager and driver almost hit my car, then blocked me in and proceeded to threaten me and swear at me. I then tried to call the company to file a complaint, and he answered the phone, swore at me, and hung up on me multiple times. If this were a review left for your business, how would you respond to it? Hey, this is Logan Shinholster with Contractor Growth Network, and today I'm going to be walking through how to respond to bad reviews, right? There is a right way and a wrong way to do it, and the best part is you can actually take bad reviews and spin them into something positive so future customers go, wow, what a great company. I'm going to hire them even though they have one-star reviews. Let's jump in. So the first type of people when it comes to reviews and responding to them are the people or the businesses that they don't respond at all. This is no longer an option. Okay? Here's why. Most everybody that's in business says, oh, I provide a great experience for people. Oh, customers love me. But if you're not responding to both good and bad reviews, you're in trouble. You need to be responding to all reviews that you get, because not only do people like it, guess what else? Google loves it. Google wants to see that somebody is on top of their branding. All right? When you get a bad review, a lot of times it's not about trying to prove that person wrong, the customer wrong. What we want to do here is we want to show future people, future prospects, hey, look, we're a sane company, and we're also going to try to fix whatever problem that we may have caused in the eyes of that person leaving the review. Even if the person leaving the review is totally batshit crazy. The first thing that we want to do is, when it comes to a bad review, is respond very objectively, right? You can go through some of the basic facts, but at the end of the day, if you start to take this thing personally and it feels personal, then people are going to get very turned off by that and not want to work with you because it looks like a lack of professionalism. In this case, somebody said, the company was not only unprofessional, they had a horrible communication technique, no one knew what was going on, all this stuff, right? The reviews must be fake. The response from the owner below is lie. The proof is in the text. I don't know whatever they're trying to say, but essentially they don't believe the real reviews. And then what this person company did was they started to explain themselves, which was fine. But then near the end of it, they started to make it all personal. You're basing your review on your own lack of communication and without ever having met us. We feel that with so many landscaping companies in our area, you personally are targeting us to ruin our rating. That now feels like a personal, like the person behind the business is now lashing out at this person. Instead of saying, hey, look, we are very sorry that this happened to you. Please let us know if there's a way for us to rectify this in the future, and leave it at that, right? You don't have to get all defensive, because trust me, when people get defensive, it looks like they did something wrong. Do not do that. All right, so if you have a bad review, take it on the chin. It is what it is. Move on to the next one, but just be objective. Do a basic apology and a way of, hey, if you ever want to if you want to let us know how to rectify this, please contact us, and we'll be good to go from there. All right, and then the last way to respond to it is the good way. So we have CertaPro Painters of Northwest Florida. They do a great job at it. Well, I'm not going to read you the review, but let me read you the response. Nicole, which first off, fantastic. They call the person by their first name. We apologize for your experience and that we were unable to correct things to your satisfaction. To be fair, we did offer numerous times to correct anything that wasn't up to standard on your home and did significantly discount the final bill. However, we do regret your disappointment, and if you change your mind about us correcting any issues, please let us know. That was perfect. Here, let me break it down. So they call out the person's name to humanize it. Then they apologized. Not, hey, we're sorry for everything that we messed up. Essentially, we're sorry for your experience, right? So they are apologizing for that. They then said, here's how we try to rectify it. To be fair, we did offer numerous times to correct anything, and we took money off the final bill, and the last piece is moving forward. However, we do regret your disappointment, and if you change your mind about us correcting any issues, please let us know. Let's go on to the next one. Amanda, first name again. We are sorry to hear you are unhappy with one of our projects. Would you mind sharing which townhouse complex you live in? We certainly want to address any issues. So again, their name, apologizing for the situation, because again, it may not be their problem, but it's now their response. It's not their doing, but it's their problem to deal with. Would you mind sharing which one you work in? We certainly want to address any issues. So that's still their way of saying, here's how we want to fix it. and then they go into please call our office or let us know the best way to get in contact with you, and we'll make sure we do everything we can to address the items mentioned. So, name, apologize, talk about some of the basic things that you've done to try to rectify it. Don't get all emotional. If you start talking about, well, I've been having a really tough time with my marriage and I disclosed that to you, so you give me some slack, that's not gonna work. Be very objective with it. And then last but not least, talk about next steps of what they're able to do to get their problem fixed, and you'll be good. So when it comes to impactful reviews, you have to have them. It's a non-negotiable these days. We have a video that literally talks about exactly how to do that. Don't just stop here. Go watch that video to make sure that you're not just getting a bunch of surface level 5-star reviews, because that's not really gonna move the needle. It's gonna help from a vanity perspective, but when people read it, they're gonna go, maybe these are fake, these don't move my emotional needle. Go check that out right now.